Hi, my name is Karen Marie. Welcome to my channel. I didn't manage to do Friday sews this week, and that's because I've been feeling very poorly for the last few days. So when I got back from work on Friday, I plunked myself down on the sofa and stayed there the rest of the night instead of filming anything. I have a pretty bad head cold, so if I have to stop for coughing and everything, that's, it is what it is. But I wanted to try to make a little chatty Sunday video instead. So this is not going to be one of those like very edited and professional looking videos, not that any of my others are, but I thought, I'll just talk to you for a little bit and then we'll see what happens. But the plan is to talk a little bit about my latest make, which I have with me right here, and a little bit of what's going on the coming weeks. It's Sunday today, and my husband has taken our two girls with him to a local Christmas market. And there are more and more of them coming each year, and I love them. I'm one of those people who just can't get enough of Christmas, and I excuse me, I am one of those people who I have to pace myself, because I want to savor every single moment of this time leading up to Christmas. I think partly it is because, the winter is very long here. It is long and cold and a lot of snow usually. And if it wasn't for this festive Christmas season, what would we do? Because this season of being with family and friends and the gifts, the lights, the coziness, the hot chocolate, the movies, the music, it's balm for the soul, and one of the things that makes us hang in there for the next 6 months. And I have, like every year, I have a plan for when I allow myself to start with the Christmas presents and everything leading up to it. So it's sort of like the 20th of November marks the start of when I allow myself to start listening to the classical Christmas music, like the Nutcracker and things like that. And then the last week of November, then I allow myself to start watching some of the Christmas movies. And then from December 1st, it's obviously go, go, go. So I kind of try to savor every moment and really let the Christmas spirit just fill me up as it's energizing and something to look forward to in this period when it really is very, very dark outside. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about some of the plans that I have for an upcoming Christmas market, because as I mentioned, there are Christmas markets going on every weekend now, and today is one of the ones that I love the most. It takes place on an outdoor museum very close by, and they have a Christmas market every year where they fill the old houses and everything with people selling baked goods and knitted wares and all that kind of thing. They also usually have a horse and sled and everything, so people can have a ride, and I love it. But I obviously couldn't go this year because I am ill. It's not COVID though. I'm happy to say that I've been tested and everything. It's just a terrible head cold, so I have to stay inside because it's about -10. Just had to look over there, and it's quite hard for the lungs for someone who's already struggling with a cold. So I'm staying inside while my lovely husband, took the girls to the market. But there are Christmas markets going on next week too, and the week after that, on Sunday the 3rd of December, the international school where my children are pupils, they are hosting their first winter market. And the idea is to sort of, have something social going on for the school and to, invite people in to see the things that we're working on. It's the first time that we'll do it, so I don't know how it's going to be working out still, but they were looking for people to have stalls, and I volunteered to have a stall with some home sewn items. And I've been thinking a lot about what I should keep in my stall, but I think I will probably go for some like very Christmassy things, like ornaments and stuff like that, that I plan on sewing. And then I'll have, it's on the 3rd of December, so probably people have already given away their advent calendars and everything, but I thought like small little gifts that people can give away or use for their children or themselves. So I thought I'd make some Acacia mini underwear in like scraps of jersey that I have lying around, and I will probably make some of the popcorn bags. I actually thought I got some comments on that on my gift to November video, that people had never heard of them before. So when I'm feeling a little better, I'll think I'll make a video where I demonstrate how they work. So maybe I'll make some popcorn bags for the market, and I'll make some tote bags and things like that, I think. And the market is only 2 weeks away, and I haven't started making things yet, so I'm gonna have to crack on this week. So I do hope that I'll feel better soon, because I'm really not at all well. So fingers crossed that I get over this head cold soon, so that I can start whipping up some things for the stall. I haven't been making a terrible lot of things because I've just been too busy with, school things and meetings and work, obviously. So I haven't been making a lot of things, but I did manage to sew up my new jeans. And boy, did I make a lot of mistakes in this pair. I've made quite a few pairs of jeans before, and this was just one of those like semi-cursed projects, I think, because, just putting on the waistband, which I can usually do in like at least 20 minutes or something like that. It's taken me 2 hours because either the needle breaks, it keeps jamming, I had to pick it off again and adjust it, and it's just one of those things that suddenly the top stitching thread, it's obviously thicker because it's going to be normal jeans top stitching thread. Sorry, brain fog, and it kept jamming, and I changed the needle, I rethreaded, I changed to another top stitching thread that I had, and everything. I think I picked up the spool of thread, you know, the and everything. I rethreaded, I opened the machine, I cleaned inside, everything. I think I did that 3 times. And then suddenly it worked again without, so I could finish it. But, you know, by that time I'd made a bit of a mess of it, and I had to unpick. And when I looked at it afterwards, I also saw that I completely fudged the back pockets. It's something that I usually don't have problems with at all, but this time they're not aligned at all. And I really don't want to unpick them because it's going to show, or it can. I mean, denim is a bit unforgiving, I think, when it comes to unpicking, because the white threads underneath has a tendency to kind of pluck through the main fabric. So I think I'm just going to leave them as is, and then just hope that people don't look at my butt that much. I hope that anyway, but you know, just saying. But I tried them on, I kind of basted the first piece of the waistband on and tried them on, and I think they're going to fit quite well. If I can do it, I'll try to take a real picture of it and insert it right here. But I'm just going to show you a bit of what I'm talking about. I also inserted this little label from Intensely Distracted, and it says Mindful Wardrobe. And on the other side, can you see that? It says wear more, waste less, wash when needed, which I thought was quite appropriate for a pair of jeans. And one of the other things that I did too, can barely, you know, admit it, when I top stitched this the fly front, I don't know what happened, but I actually managed to stitch the fly shield to the fly so it wouldn't open. So I had to redo that too. I you know, maybe it's the brain fog thing that I really should be sewing this week. I don't know. But anyway, they are finished. I've even hemmed them, but I think I'm going to have to redo that because I think they ended up being a bit too long. But for now, it's not really a crisis because I wear boots outside and then they'll just stay on top of the boot anyway. And even though I try not to throw my jeans in the dryer, I'm not the only one doing laundry here. So sometimes my things end up in the dryer anyway, and I've lost a couple of jeans that way. So I think I'm just going to let them be for now, hazard the dryer, and then see what needs to be done later on. But enough waffling. Here they are. I have used some scraps of flannel inside for my pockets, and I have the pockets here. Can you see? They are completely fudged, but you know, I'm just gonna leave them be. And this is the special thing about these jeans. This is the Lore Piar Farra pants, that they have this very special yoke on the back, and you know, loose threads everywhere, sorry. And I think that's going to work out really well for my sway back and everything. So if I can manage to take some pictures, I'll put them in and you can see the result. This denim was, I bought it at Self-Made. It used to be Stoff and Still. This is kind of the heaviest denim that I can source from like a normal fabric store. It's 10.5 ounces, but it's really, really stretchy. So I am a bit worried that they might be actually too stretchy for this pattern, but I'll keep you posted on how it works out. The last thing that I'm going to show you is hang on a minute, I'll just get what I got. I think it must have been a couple of weeks ago. Ruan, who is the Yorkshire Sew Girl, shared a video of 5 sweater patterns that she'd made and 5 she would like to make. And one of the ones that she wanted to make was the Bixer sweater from Mood Fabrics. It's a free pattern. And it is a really special sweater, and I kind of just jumped on the on the train there. And I want to make it too. And one of the very interesting things about that is that the lower part of the sleeve can be made with like an overlayer of tulle. And I got this little tulle from Selfmade. I thought it was just so festive, and I think I'm going to make myself a little variant of the ugly Christmas sweater thing. Hopefully not ugly at all, you know, but with this little festive bit of tulle on the sleeve. I also got this very funny little fabric with dinosaurs on it, and it's fluffy back side. It's kind of it's a mixture. It's kind of like a French terry, but with a very fluffy backside. So kind of it resembles a fleece more than a French terry, I would say. I got this at the local fabric store, and I'm going to turn them into Christmas presents for 2 of my little nieces, so they can have matching dinosaur sweaters for Christmas. And then the last thing I got was that my eldest daughter, she came and showed me a pair of dungarees with mushrooms on them and said, can you make me a pair of mushroom dungarees? And I'm like, mushroom dungarees? But I kind of like it that her taste is a bit quirky at times. So the closest thing that I could get was actually this thing. Oh, that's the right side up. And this is also from Selfmade. And it's an organic cotton. Now, I did say to her that I think they might be too lightweight to make a proper pair of dungarees. But she wanted me to order it anyway, so I did, and it arrived this week. And it is too lightweight to make like the Constance overalls or Jessie dungarees from Dubai and stuff like that. But I think they might be they can work well for the Burnside bibs by Soho House 7. I think that's going to be what I'm going to make for her. This needs to be washed before I can start making things, but I think they're going to be quite a cool pair of Burnside bibs for my daughter. That was it for this chatty Sunday vlog. I hope you have a very good week, and we'll see you later. Bye.